Hello, welcome back to the wedding show. Our next guest is Adam. You are here with Haro Entertainment.
Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
You've got some really cool services to talk about today.
What would you like to start with?
Let's start with photo booth.
All right.
I feel like that's really popular, photo booth. Not just weddings, but all kinds of events are doing that now. But
Yeah, just in general. It's been, ever since they came out, it's been just a big thing for weddings, parties, reunions.
So how does that work? You bring in a photo booth. I mean, are there props? Is there somebody that tells you how to use it? Or
Yeah, at least with ours, we've got an attendant on site. You jump in the photo booth, you hit the big red button. It takes the pictures, printer prints them out right away, and then it's yours to take with you. We've got a box full of props. If it's a wedding, we'll do a scrapbook to where a duplicate copy goes in the book, and
cool.
guests can write messages to you, funny things. And what's neat is to see the progression through the evening.
Oh, no.
So early on, everyone's there and sober, and then later on in the night, as they've had a few to drink, and a little more like, click, So there's a good before and after comparison.
Can you do like a flip book of it?
We could do a flip book, yeah.
Of people and...
You can do the strips, you can do a big shot of, single pictures, whatever you want.
How many people fit in the photo booth?
I think we had a mariachi group of 10 in there one time.
Oh my goodness. How did that work out?
We had to put it back together when they were done. But they got their pictures, they had fun.
And so do you rent it like on an hourly basis or...
Yeah, we do. Typically, it's a 3-hour package.
Okay.
We can do custom packages as well. What's kind of unique for us is we break that time up. So if you're doing a wedding and as soon as your ceremony's done, we'll start that photo booth for an hour during your cocktail hour. Then we'll stop it during dinner, your toasts and everything, so it's not competing, and then reopen it later on during the dancing, which is great for getting those before and after pictures as well.
Speaking of dancing, you guys also do DJing.
Yes, we do.
And so tell us about that service.
Everything from weddings, school dances, reunions, corporate events.
We just talked about the fact that they were doing DJ for my high school when I was in high school, which
Lunchtime
was not
activity
yesterday.
Today, which explains the broken heart shirt because it was a battle of the exes week.
So the DJ service, how does that work? Is that also on an hourly basis? Is that part of a package?
Well, if you're focusing on the wedding end, typically it's a 6-hour package. Most of your venues in Fresno operate off of 6 hours. Especially if it's a ceremony through the reception part, your Wolf Lakes, your Holland Park, those type of venues. So we just designed that package around 6 hours. 99% of the people are going to use that time frame. So it's just a package deal, and that covers your ceremony system, reception, announcing, emceeing everything for you, and just keeping the flow through the evening, working with the other vendors.
So you guys do the emceeing also, so drunk uncle doesn't have to grab the mic and talk about what's coming next.
Yeah, we don't let that happen.
That's good.
All your toasts are pre-coordinated ahead of time. It's not open mic night.
Now, how about the playlist itself? Is that something that you guys come up with, or can the bride help?
It's a collaboration. We sit down with the couple numerous times before the wedding. We use an online system where they can go in and make requests, so we get a good feel for who they are and what they're looking for ahead of time. I don't want to bring up last week's playlist for this week's bride because they're totally different people.
Right.
So everything's created uniquely for them. Everything from the cocktail, the dinner music, to the dancing. Must plays, don't plays are important. It's typically the chicken dance, the Macarena, that kind of thing.
The classics.
Yeah.
Classics. You have to have those.
Yep. And everything needs to be tailored to each client.
Very cool. And you also offer uplighting?
We do uplighting. Battery powered, for certain venues that require that. They're all LED, whatever color you're looking for, we can program it. Just to add a little bit of ambiance.
Ambiance.
That's a big word.
It's a real fancy
It's a $2 word.
Oh, man. Which of those services do you feel like Haro Entertainment is really known for?
Well, we're first and foremost always a DJ company. We have 4 DJs with the company that do weddings specifically, and everyone's a unique personality. When you come to us, we're going to match you with our jock that's going to fit your event. I'm not everyone's choice, but we have other. I know, believe it or not. But you're hiring a personality, so you want someone that's going to represent you in the way that you want to be represented at your event.
Okay.
Whether it's laid back, more outgoing. We've got personalities to fit that.
And so I have a question about your attire when you show up and DJ at a wedding.
Yes.
What do you wear?
Suit and tie.
Suit and tie. Always?
Yes, if it's a wedding.
Okay.
It's a given. We moved away from the tuxes. We just got tired of people asking for more bread, more water. We'll leave that for the catering staff. But, nice modern fit, suit and tie. And
so the only reason why I ask is because I had a friend who got married and her DJ showed up in a T-shirt and jeans.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is why they're not on the show anymore. Suit and tie, so good. Okay, nice. So you look classy and clean and put together. Now, what if guests come up and they want to request music? How do you that?
We do welcome requests.
Okay.
That is all weighed against the couple's do and don't play list.
Got it.
So if they've got a song that's an absolute do not play, hey, sorry, we're not going to play that. Let's do this one instead.
Got it.
We'll offer them alternatives, not steering them back to the couple because they don't want to be bothered by that. But, we handle it tactfully and just make sure the guest is satisfied and happy as well.
And you guys travel outside of Fresno?
Oh, yeah. We get up to Tahoe several times a year. Been up to Seattle, Washington, Vegas, L.A.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, we'll travel. Not a problem.
Awesome. There you go. Look at that. And the photo booth thing is big and popular. Of course, everybody needs a DJ. And the uplighting, is that a newer trend, or has that been around for a long time?
It's been a few years, but I guess I'd say newer overall. It's really exploded the last couple of years.
How does the bride know if she wants uplighting or needs uplighting?
It just depends on their decor and what they're looking for. Some venues you walk into and it's just kind of an empty rectangle room and they bring in some draping, we'll uplight it, that sort of thing. Other venues, maybe just a couple to accent, throw some extra color to tie in the wedding colors. We can show you pictures of past events in our office that we've done at certain venues to give you an idea what it might look like.
Okay.
For yours as well.
So when it comes to hiring a DJ, you say come in, talk to us, meet us.
Come in and meet. We'll let you know who's available from our company on your date. Make sure you get to meet the DJ that will be there on the night of. That way, you know who's going to be there. It's not, I'll send you someone. You want to know who it is.
They'll be there, I promise.
Definitely.
And what is your contact information?
It's www.haroent.com, info@haroent.com, or our phone number, 559-907-3920.
Oh, man. So you guys are easy to get hold of then.
We try to be.
Yeah, okay. Well,
we try to be accessible.
Anything else about all your services that you offer that you'd like to...
Not really. We'd love the chance to help you out. Just give us a call and let's set up a meeting.
There you go, guys. Adam with Haro Entertainment. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Talking to me about all of your amazing stuff. And hopefully you'll come back and have some real cool weddings and interesting stories to talk about.
Love to.
I'm sure you've got a few in your pocket.
Oh, we've got some stories.
All right. Thanks so much for being here. Guys, we'll be right back.